No, somebody very special who's here with us today. Let me tell you a little about a small incident that just happened. Yeah, I mean, I don't need to introduce you to him.
I'm really sorry, Tarun, to
Yes.
kind of butt in. But I just like to say a few things because the gentleman who's also our chief guest today, a friend, brilliant director. I mean, Bollywood mein normally actors mein hote hain star, superstar. He's a superstar director, and now with going to the gym, he's inspiring all of us. It's the other way around. So he's looking also like a superstar. But more importantly, Rohit has always been a superstar at heart. And I just want to say a few things to put into context because Rohit's going to speak next. I just want to say a few things. You know, one, आप अपनी celebrity, अपनी popularity, अपनी fame, अपनी wealth को अपने लिए इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, अपने फैमिली वालों के लिए इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं, या फिर थोड़ा सा एक कदम आगे बढ़कर you can help people who need, who are in need. And उनकी दुआएं लगती हैं and you teach your children, you teach your next generation something that's priceless, something that's invaluable. And that's the philosophy, that's the idea that हम सब यहाँ हैं, we're all here for that same reason. So I'd like to congratulate my friend Rohit Shetty for this very beautiful gesture he has offered through our organization, through Cancer Patients Aid Association, to not only become a part and support our organization, but to also support 10 beautiful children who are fighting cancer right now. And I really loved that about him because when I asked him, he said, यार आके support करना एक बात है, बातें करना एक बात है मंच पे खड़े रह के, लेकिन मैं actually करना भी चाहता हूँ. I really want to be a part of this. And I can only tell you, Rohit, it is probably the best investment you've ever made. Even better than Bank of Baroda. Best investment. I started like that 15 years ago. And even now when I see the babies, the kids that were little babe in arms and have now fought cancer successfully, have become survivors. When I see them and I celebrate my birthday with them every year, to me, that's the greatest gift I could have ever received. And I keep telling CPAA that I'm so thankful for them to have made me a part of that family. Another thing that I'd like to announce is just a lot of excitement around it. We are planning a incredibly interesting, engaging campaign, something novel, something new for getting the youth off cigarettes. A lot of youngsters, unfortunately, are getting into smoking and consuming tobacco, and they think it's cool. The last campaign we made won accolades globally, won awards globally, was very successful, and I was fortunate to be a part of that campaign. We got a lot of respect and honor from all around the world. And we're shooting a new campaign this year, and no points for guessing who just agreed to be the director of that campaign. Mr. Rohit Shetty. So I'd like to personally thank him, and on behalf of CPA, I'd like to thank him for agreeing to direct that campaign for us. That's all I wanted to say. Thank you, Rohit. Thank you. Thank you, Tarun. I'd just like to thank everybody who's here. I'd like to mention that these brilliantly talented musicians who fill our lives with great music, who I've had the honor of doing a few films with, Shankar Ehsan and Loy, who create magic with melodies. I'd like to say that tomorrow night, they're going to rock Regale with the help of all the friends that are there. Why this is important is these concerts are not just important in terms of awareness, they're not just important in terms of bringing people together, but they're important because they touch the lives of two very important sets of people. Our cancer patients, who are either fighters or survivors. It gives them a whole new sense of inspiration, a sense of belonging to a community, a family, where they can rely on each other. I'd like to inform you guys that many people who come to CPA are coming from really deep interiors of India, जहाँ पे ना कोई आस्था है, ना कोई होप है, ना कोई आशा बची है, ना पैसे हैं. अगर पैसे भी हैं तो डॉक्टर नहीं है, सहूलियत नहीं है, facilities नहीं है. They come here. You'll see many of those who are from poor farming families sleeping on the roads, outside Tata Memorial Hospital, who we as CPAA try to reach out to give them एक छत प्रोवाइड करते हैं उनके बच्चों को, स्कूल में हम एंगेज करते हैं. कैंसर पेशेंट्स पूरी परिवार को साथ में लेके आते हैं क्योंकि गांव में जो संपत्ति है, घर है, ज़मीन है, सब कुछ गिरवी या बेच कर आते हैं यहाँ पर मुंबई में. सो फॉर दिस वन इवनिंग, Shankar Ehsan Loy and all our phenomenal singers sitting here will entertain them, engage them, make them smile. ये सबसे बड़ी बात है उन लोगों के लिए कि आप लोग उनके चेहरे पे खुशियाँ लाओगे. उसके लिए थैंक यू. And the other set of very important people who are standing on both sides and clapping, who don't make it to the stage, especially Anita over there, who's always hiding. लोग क्रेडिट लेने के लिए आगे बढ़ते हैं, ये क्रेडिट से पीछे भाग जाती है. बट दिस फैमिली दैट आई एम सो प्राउड ऑफ, Cancer Patients Aid Association, all the volunteers, all the youngsters that I see that come in with so much energy, स्कूल के बच्चों से लेकर, कॉलेज के बच्चों से लेकर, some people who've been there much longer than even I have, ये कमिटमेंट जो लेकर आते हैं हमारे volunteers, last 47 years, I think these volunteers have been the soul of Cancer Patients Aid Association. And tomorrow Shankar Ehsan Loy will entertain them too. So I'd like to thank you for that. And ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to tell you that this is not the first time, not the second time. This is a hat trick for Shankar Ehsan Loy, for CPA, 3 times. Thank you so much.
The government still gives subsidies to the tobacco industry for the production. Does anyone from the panel would like to comment on that? The government still, obviously got my question.
It's a little bit of a complicated thing because we as CPA have been trying to reach out for larger bans, more comprehensive bans. But there are large industries in India and we are not a very, we're an emerging economy. So we're not a very well entrenched and established economy. So a portion of farmers and BD workers, which is a large number, get very badly affected the minute we start to levy more and more pressure on the tobacco industry. But we as CPA have been campaigning and talking to the important people in Delhi, in government, to try and explain to them the cost of transferring all these farmers and skilling the BD workers into new jobs, better paying jobs, and giving them also a sense of progress because tobacco, as you know, is a cash crop. So for deterring them from tobacco has to be a smooth transition. And instead of subsidizing them piecemeal, छोटा-छोटा पैसा हर साल वो subsidy में डालते रहते हैं. Instead of that, you pool that money into a larger fund and start this process of moving them, from migrating them from focusing on tobacco and generating the revenue on tobacco. You have to give them something else. You can't just shut down something. You can't say aaj se band. You have to transfer them into something else. So that's a process that will take. We've also tried to bring to the knowledge of people the cost that the cost of tobacco, not only in terms of financial, but even human capital. So financial burden in terms of the government hospitals, primary healthcare centers, number of people, the number of cancer cases that are just growing so fast. I mean, mouth and throat cancer in India is at the highest incidence in the world right now. I mean, we are the country that's suffering in terms of a worldwide average. We are the highest in the world right now. The numbers are astounding. So it's a process and it will take time. And unfortunately in our country, these things take a little too much time because administration has its own, system in which they move forward. But yeah, the effort is on, but it's a larger and long-term process.
Okay. Thank you.
विवेक, आपसे भी जानना चाहूँगा क्योंकि जो गवर्नमेंट लोग ये भी कह रहे हैं कहीं ना कहीं इन्फ्लुएंस है भारत के सरकार का भी पहला नीलानी को लेकर, तो आपका क्या टेक है इस चीज़ पे? आप किस तरह देखते हैं? और आप लगातार अवेयरनेस की बात करते रहते हैं, तो उसमें ड्रग्स को लेकर अवेयर जब पिक्चर कर रही है तो लोगों को दिखाने में क्या आपत्ति है?
हाँ नहीं, मैं बिल्कुल आपसे सहमत हूँ. और जैसे रोहित ने कहा कि अभी तक किसी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी, किसी संस्था ने कोई चिट्ठी नहीं लिखी, कोई ऑब्जेक्शन नहीं किया, तो ये सेंसर बोर्ड का एक अपना आई थिंक इनिशिएटिव है, एंथुजियाज्म ज़्यादा है. और हम भी कुछ महीने पहले मिले थे राज्यवर्धन राठौर जी से एंड मुझे उनसे मिलकर बहुत अच्छा लगा क्योंकि वो बहुत प्रो इंडस्ट्री हैं और चाहते हैं कि यहाँ पे इंडस्ट्री हमारी पनपे। और इंडस्ट्री में जैसे रोहित ने कहा कि अगर आप एन मौके पर, जब रिलीज़ का समय है, जब पैसे लग चुके हैं, मेहनत लग चुकी है, प्रमोशन चल रहा है, एन मौके पर अगर आप कोई चीज़ ऐसे बॉम्ब ड्रॉप करते हैं तो दैट्स वेरी अनफेयर एंड दैट्स नॉट अ गुड साइन फॉर एनी इंडस्ट्री। आप किसी भी इंडस्ट्री में अगर कोई पाबंदी लगाते हैं तो इंडस्ट्री को बोलते हैं कि आप ये चीज़ मैन्युफैक्चर नहीं कर सकते हैं, लेकिन जब मैन्युफैक्चर हो जाए और दुकान में बेचने का समय आए तब आप बोलते हैं कि नहीं बेच सकते, दैट्स नॉट फेयर। तो हमारे साथ कुछ ऐसे ही हो रहा है एंड वी होप दैट इंडिया मूव्स फ्रॉम सेंसरशिप टू सर्टिफिकेशन। सर्टिफिकेशन इज़ व्हाट द सेंसर बॉडी इज सपोज टू डू, वो उनकी जिम्मेदारी है, वो उनका दायित्व है, लेकिन आई थिंक दे आर गोइंग बियॉन्ड जो दायरा उनको दिया है उससे कुछ ज़्यादा आगे जा रहे हैं। So, and I'm very confident that this government is a very progressive government. They will make sure that sweeping reforms are brought in.